Hello everyone and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and yeah, let's get on with the video. So, the day you are watching this, it is New Year's Eve, which is normally a time for people setting resolutions, goals. I don't really focus on making resolutions as such. I more so like to describe them as goals for the year, because I feel like there's this whole other pressure on them if they're resolutions, and also I feel like they're kind of more likely to not happen if they're resolutions. So last year I made a list of my goals for this year in this book. This is my little journal, and so this, and I've also written down some new goals for this year. So what I'm going to do is I am going to react. Not really reacting, because I kind of vaguely remember what these goals are, but I'm going to react to them and say like if I succeeded at them or not. If I did, great. If I didn't, that's fine. Probably reasons why I didn't. But then I'm also going to tell you my goals for the this year, or well, next year actually, starting from tomorrow. What my goals are, and then hopefully come this time like 2023, so in about a year's time, hopefully I will be able to look back on this and be like, oh, I achieved this, this and this. But yeah, so this is the first section of the video, which is going to be what my goals were for 2022 and whether or not I achieved them. So my first goal was to sleep every night. I have managed to sleep every night, so I achieved that. My second goal was to eat healthier, and I kind of did and didn't achieve this. Third goal was to go to the gym once a week, and I started off really strong with this one, but then I started having really bad pain in my leg, which is from a back injury, which is fun. I'm doing physio for it. I will explain that in another video at another time. I have a back injury, basically, and it's caused a nerve to be trapped, which is very painful. So I didn't really go to the gym as much, but again, hoping to change that. Drink more water was my next goal. This is one of the goals which I always put in, just because I think being able to drinking more water or more liquids is good. I have a really bad habit of forgetting to drink water and just liquids in general. So, and then I'm surprised when I have headaches or whatever. So my next goal was to learn to drive. I wholeheartedly really wanted to learn to drive, but then both because of costs of driving lessons and because of the fact that at my uni you need to have a permit to do, and they don't really give out a lot of permits unless you are like have a disabled badge or if you have to commute for your course. So I didn't really see the point of learning to drive if I was just gonna leave a car back home, so I didn't do that. My next goal was to use my finance journal, and I did. I used that quite regularly. I kind of have fallen off doing it past couple of months, mainly just because of stress at uni, but I'm planning on next year to get back into gear and do well. My next goal was to use my diary every day. I did, in fact, I didn't write anything yesterday, but I'm gonna write stuff tonight for yesterday and today. I've managed to keep up with it. I've managed to not leave any blank spaces, which I'm really, really proud of. I've been very determined to write in it every day, so I did manage to achieve that goal. Colour at least once a week. So this is what I did do this at the beginning of the year before uni. I would colour in the diary spread for the next week on a Saturday and during the week if I had time. But since uni's been a thing, and since now I'm both at uni and working, I don't, since that I kind of dropped off, but I have been colouring in the spreads sometimes a couple weeks in advance, so I don't have to stress about them. But yeah, done that, mostly achieved that. My next goal was to save up for university, which I did, and then my last goal for the year was to survive my first term at uni, and I did that. I'm still here. Well, technically it should be first semester, so yes. So that's 6 out of 10 goals achieved, so that's good. That's just over half, so we're happy with that. So now we get on for my goals for next year. So my goals for 2023. My first goal is to sleep every night and get into a good routine. My sleeping schedule has kind of gone out the window recently. I think that's been because of stress and stuff. So that's my first goal. My second goal is to learn to drive now. I know I just said that there's not really a point in me learning to drive now because obviously I'm at uni and that, but I have gotten a student house. I do have parking near there, and I do want to learn to drive before I finish uni and while my brain is still relatively young, because I really want that independence, my goal, and hopefully I will learn to drive. I'll probably start learning in the summer or like throughout the year, and then try and get a test and pass in the summer. So yeah, that'll be fun. My third goal is to start going to the gym 2 to 3 times a week. I bought some new gym gear, or I bought some new gym clothes, which has motivated me, and I have been really itching to go to the gym. Since I've gone to the doctors about my back and everything, and I've done some research of my own, and I'm also going to ask as well at the gym, at my the gym that my university has, that I have free membership to, and start trying to go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week. My fourth goal is to save money. I want to try and build up those savings some more. My fifth goal is to budget more. So as I said, I kind of dropped off doing my budget plans and budgeting kind of early, like I think I stopped doing it in about mid-November. I'm going to try and do that more and start using it again, like I mentioned earlier. My sixth goal is to eat healthier. I'm kind of wanting to get just healthier in general next year because my healthiness has definitely gone down a bit, which obviously isn't necessarily bad, but I think me being healthier, both eating a bit healthier and being more active, would definitely improve my mental state. My seventh goal is to read 15 books. I set this goal for this year and I've achieved it. I wanted to read 15 books. I didn't have it as an official goal, but I wanted to read 15 books this year. I've managed to succeed that, which is nice. So I've done it again for 15 just because I don't know how things are gonna change. What with my second semester being a lot busier, kind of goal is to read 15 books, and hopefully come the end of next year or early 2024 we will find out if I've achieved that. My next goal is to write in my diary every day, like I did this year, because I find it really helps me being really reflective and I like looking back at the memories. My next goal after that is to upload once a week. I know that I mean at one point during this year I was really good with the uploads. I was very consistent. I'm really proud of myself for that, and I want to kind of do that again. So that's my goal. I'm not gonna like be mad at myself if I don't, but I feel like uploading consistently will definitely help me get better at this because it is something really interesting. My next goal after that is to successfully finish my first year. This also ties in with my next goal, which is to pass my first year of uni, finish strong, survive the year, pass it. And then my next goal after that kind of is also uni related, and it's to get at least one first on an assignment. And that doesn't have to be like during my first year, it can be during my second. I would love to get a first in my first year. I have been getting quite good marks, not quite firsts yet, but hopefully soon. I'm really hoping that I can get at least a first in this year because that would be really nice and it would quell my inner perfectionist. My next goal is to move into my student house with Evie and Jan. As I mentioned, we have found a house that we really like and we've done all the documents. I'm just going to email and be like, hey, have we got the house? Because I'm like anxious to know if we do, because we all really love the house and I can't wait to show you guys. My next goal after that is to drink more water. Again, like I said, this is a goal that I do like every year, and I am determined to actually do this year because we are getting healthy, we are looking after our bodies and our mind, we're doing good stuff. My next goal is to get a tattoo. I have some tattoo ideas already and I might be getting a tattoo soon. I will let you guys know when I do. My goal after that is to manage to start my second year. And then my last goal, which links to the previous goal, is to survive the first semester of my second year. So those are the goals I had for 2022, and whether or not I achieved them. As I said, I achieved I think it was 6 out of 10, I said, so that's pretty good. If you didn't achieve any of your goals for this year, that is fine. You can always try again next year, and realistically, like, you can start like driving for your goals at any point in the year. Like, just because you didn't say start going to the gym in January doesn't mean you can't just start at any point. I feel that's one big thing, as I said, with resolutions. There's this whole big pressure on them, and I find that with that extra pressure, it's more likely to fail. But yeah, so that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment down below, and if you want to see more videos kind of like this, subscribe. Let me know your goals for 2023, and I will see you all next week with another video. Bye.